Hello, YouTubers. It's me, Dick Piles Jr. I've been coming to you with Bible verses and various other things, a little wrestling. Anyway, lately I've been collecting pieces of antique track. This is 1/32 scale track here. Can't really get a good angle on it for light, but I'm cleaning all this up and reworking some of this. I like to play with slot cars, so I'm going to start doing some stuff on YouTube concerning that type of thing. Right now I'm cleaning. I don't know if you can, camera doesn't really pick it up, but you can see kind of how shiny silver that is. And then I put this up here and it's not quite shiny. That one's uncleaned. Going through the track, I've got two sizes. I've got HO scale, and then I've got a 1/32 scale Strombecker, which I prefer the 1/32 because when I grew up, those were the ones I couldn't have, and the HO were the ones that they had in the store. Anyway, I'm cleaning this all up. I'm using a 3M sanding block. It's kind of trapezoidal. See how it is. But that's for sanding, trim, and things like that. Sanding in corners, drywall, all that type of stuff. And I do that type of work, or did before cancer. But nowadays, I don't have a lot of zip and zim in me, so I do things at home. And anyway, I had that sanding block laying around, so I grabbed it and started working on some of this track, and it's like cleans this Tyco track up. That's what this is. This is a 1/64 HO scale Tyco track, but it cleans this stuff up like you wouldn't believe. So I'm going to go through all my track, which is quite a lot. I mean, I've got this whole AFX set up. I've got this thing set up, or an alternate to that set up, waiting on cars that are coming. I'm going to build some cars here soon on my YouTube channel, but I'm cleaning up all that set and cleaning up another box of parts I purchased from another person here. This is the same track I've got pretty much, just in a box with no AFX box or instructions, but there's enough pieces there to create, again, the same track I have. So it's probably the same set, but it's got extra controllers with it. It had an extra power piece where you plug the transformer and the controllers in. And so anyway, I got a whole bunch of extra things that I'm going to add to my collection, but this track has not seen action in years. So it is, even though those rails are supposed to be stainless steel, fact of the matter is they do corrode and rust slightly. And I'm going to go through all this HO scale track, but I've also got a whole box of this Strombecker 1/32 track, and I got to go through that as well. I've been doing all sorts of things, so I'm just going to start sharing it on YouTube. See, I've got these are my Strombecker 132s. I've been going through these cars, cleaning them up. They both run pretty good right now, but I need tires. The tires are from 1960 something, and they're kind of dry rotted and whatever. If they don't get traction, you squeeze the trigger, the motor spins, and so do the tires. Zzz. So we're gonna work on getting some new tires. I'll make a video about that as well, because you have to measure the tires to order the replacements. So I'm gonna kind of go through that. There's other guys that have done the same thing. I'm not trying to step on their feet or whatever. This is just my journey with my toys, and so I thought I would share some of that with you on YouTube. Just more content. Yeah, I'm gonna make one suggestion about that. If you pick up one of these 3M sanding blocks, it's abrasive and spongy, but these clean track like nobody's business. You can keep your erasers. All these other suggestions that anybody's given me, this 3M sanding block works miracles. It leaves a little bit of dust behind. Yeah, I get that, but go ahead and clean your track with it, and then go back and wipe it down or vacuum it out. But if you're like I am and you've got this thing all torn apart and it needs some heavy help, this track I'm using you can't really see, but you can see the little corroded marks on those what are supposed to be shiny silver lines. You see the little bits of black. That's corrosion, and that causes the electricity not to flow through it. Here's a piece that I cleaned, but you see how the light, as it shines off those rails, you don't see any black spots. That's because I sanded it, lightly sanded it. You know, I don't want to get into the plastic. I just want to clean the tops of that stainless steel rail up. That way the shoes on the HO cars will get good contact with them. So anyway, that's just, I just wanted to make a video this morning, quick video. But yeah, look into these 3M sanding blocks for cleaning old track. I'm gonna go through 3 boxes of track that I have and clean everything up and then repack it. That way when I do finally take it all out to build my eventual track here, it'll all be pretty much clean and ready to go like new, and I won't have to go through this then. So thanks for watching, and you know, hit a like and a share, subscribe. I most usually read scripture, and that's what you're going to see a lot of, but I also dabble in professional wrestling and slot car stuff now, so I'm learning just along with a lot of folks out there. So anyway, thanks for watching. God bless.